Right, hello Nintendo Joe. So tonight's news are pretty big, pretty good news. Not that I would know good news if I saw good news. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Level 5. They made stuff, some weird games, I guess. I guess they're called games like Professor Layton or like Dark Cloud or something, but who's heard of those games? But anyway, apparently, Level 5 is working with some other no-name game maker called like Capcom or something. They've made games like Mega Man or whatever. I mean, I don't know what those games are either. But anyway, apparently these two no-name companies, Level 5 and Capcom, are going to be teaming up and making even more no-name games that nobody will ever care or think about, unless people do. But last week, Diamond Online, which is a business site, had an interview with Keiji Inafune and Akihiro Hino from Capcom and Level 5 respectively, and discussed that they were actually working together in some capacity. Even though this was kind of a rumor, this week Keiji Inafune finally confirmed that they were working together, and they are indeed going to make some pretty rad games. Apparently, Keiji Inafune really likes Level 5 because Professor Layton has shipped 9.5 million units. Just worldwide, but 9.5 million units isn't really a number you want to sneeze at. But in any case, they're working together, so, fans of Level 5, fans of Capcom, now you get to be fans of both Level 5 and Capcom. Meanwhile, you always talk to your friends sometimes, well, maybe sometimes, about, that game called Pokemon, another no-name game. Apparently, Pokemon's come up with some new games recently. Pokemon Black and White, don't know if you've heard of them. I think they're come out in some, like, Japan place, I guess. And Interbrain finally released today the first weeks of sales for Pokemon Black and White. Here's a hint. The numbers are really big. 2,637,285 units just in its first 2 days. That's a new record for the franchise because Diamond and Pearl only had 1,586,360 units, which is, a tiny number. But it kind of makes sense, considering Nintendo did some pretty good PR for Pokemon, even doing stuff like giving toys out to people via McDonald's Happy Meals, but I mean, that counts too, right? What this means, Pokemon fans, is that, you can be proud about playing Pokemon, because 2 million other people bought the game before you did. And it also means that, maybe we can all stop hiding our Poké-walkers on our, deepest pockets of pockets. It's okay if people laugh at you. We've got Pokemon. And finally, apparently Nintendo's 3DS, that revolutionary machine after the other revolutionary machine, is apparently going to pack some pretty sweet hardware. IGN in the United Kingdom has learned that the Nintendo 3DS is going to pack not one, but two 266 MHz ARM11 CPUs. I'm just going to give a disclaimer right now. I have no idea what any of this means. It's going to also come with a 133 MHz GPU, 4 megabytes of dedicated VRAM, 64 megabytes of RAM, and 1.5 gigabytes of flash storage. I actually know what flash storage is. I mean, you guys should be pretty proud of me. Anyway, apparently this is a rumor, but IGN seems to be pretty sure about it since it comes from a pretty good source, under condition of anonymity. Anonymity. In any case, looks like the 3DS is going to be a lot more powerful than the other DSs. I mean, obviously, but now we have proof that it will be. And of course, you can expand the size just by, using the 3DS's SD card slot. I know what SD cards are too. You should be proud of me now. And apparently IGN has contacted Nintendo too for confirmation, so, well, we'll figure out if it's really that powerful. Or even better. And those are the top 3 headlines for today, Nintendo's Nightly News Roundup. This is my first time doing a video. Hopefully it didn't bore you to death. Or, offend you, because that would be even worse. I'm Andrew Shea, and I'm signing off. I know it looks like Isaiah, but it's really Shea.